Since we have a delicious sauce here, I'm going to use a spoon. About a half of a white onion. Put some of our Greek seasoning in there. Yeah. Now remember, this is turkey, so you want to give it a little extra seasoning because it can be bland. Okay, and I like to let my turkey sit so that a lot of the water comes out of it, because this kind of turkey has a lot of water in it. That cuts way down on the excess water. They'll brown up a lot better this way. The danger of cross-contamination that you have with turkey and chicken is greatly exaggerated when it's ground like this. There's a lot more surface area, so just be really careful with it and make sure you wash your hands. So now we've got a basic mix of turkey, onions, and Greek seasoning. I find something that adds a nice little tangy bite to this is using a few capers. Make sure you drain that salty sauce off them first, but they'll add a really good flavor in there. Now we're just going to mix that up nice and easy so it's not splashing it everywhere. Okay. You see how wet that is? Imagine if I hadn't let all the water drain off of this turkey. This would be like soup already. And you're just going to mix it around. Now we're not going to thicken it up with breadcrumbs. We're going to toast up a gyro and we're going to make gyro crumbs. Ooh, we got thunder outside. Did you guys hear that? We could have had breadcrumbs out of a bag or out of a box or any combination of the two from the store with extra ingredients and chemicals and stuff. Instead, we're going to make our own. And because these are Greek turkey meatballs with a goat cheese sauce, we're going to make our breadcrumbs out of a pita. This will make plenty of breadcrumbs for what we're about to do here. All right. Just drop them in the bag. And I got a pretty good feeling you know what's coming next. Do it this way. It always seems to roll over. Just going to pound it out. Pound it out, one corner at a time. I like to use that rounded part right there because it kind of concentrates the impact on the whatever you're smashing. And you can make sure there's no big chunks left in there. All right. Now we're going to put our breadcrumbs into our turkey. It is time to stir this up. Just make sure that it gets all the way through there. Now you got to do this with turkey. You don't always have to do this with beef, but you always want to add a little bit of breadcrumb with your turkey. And I prefer pita breadcrumbs. The flavor they give to the meat is really good. Now don't mix this too much. If you mix it too much, you're going to pulverize it again and it's going to make it more liquidy. So you just want to toss that bread in there. Make sure you don't have any big clumps of bread. Make a big ball like that. Now we are going to cover this and put it in the refrigerator. Alright guys, we got a little sprinkling rain on the roof of the RV here. The turkey meatball mixture is sat overnight in the refrigerator. As you can see, it is nice and firm now, so now it'll make some really nice meatballs. Get an idea of what I'm doing here. Instead of winging it. Okay. And we're just going to loosely put them together. Make sure they're nice and even. Let all those gyro breadcrumbs in there absorb all the juices. Put the foil shiny side up. That is the side less likely to stick. Just going to put our balls in there. Use a little spatula so it's easier to put them in there. Guys, I don't know how we can make this any easier. I just like to put a little oil right in the middle. Like that. Then we'll just take this, let that oil move around, into the air fryer they go. Got our delicious goat cheese jalapeno cream sauce, all ready to be scarfed down. Just like so. Let's just dress it up with some big, fat, delicious looking meatballs here. Oh yeah, buddy. These are beautiful. Just gonna do a light dusting of some palm reg. Gives that nice salty, savory bite. It hits your tongue first. There we go. And yes, there will be hot sauce. Nicely done. Since we have a delicious sauce here, I'm going to use a spoon. Let's see. This one right here has got my eye. These are so tender, you guys. So tender and juicy. You can see the inside of the turkey is just beautifully soft and perfectly cooked. These are incredible, guys. You make this, you will make all kinds of new friends. I promise. Look at that. 25 minutes in the air fryer. Letting them sit overnight really kicks the flavor up too. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go eat that. Hope you try this recipe. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace.